Hey, what's happening, Disney viewers? I'm the Guy01, and welcome back to our Batman Arkham Knight walkthrough. In the last episode, we got back into the movie theater after Harley Quinn took it over, and we took down the first of the 3 Joker infected. Now we're going on to the Goliath, but on our way to facing the Goliath, we ran into an old friend, an old sidekick to be more precise. We ran into Jason Todd, and this is a part of the game that gets pretty intense. I remember I said earlier in the series that I'm convinced that the reason this game got an M rating is because of the Barbara Gordon scene earlier where she shoots herself. This I can definitely see playing a part in that as well, because this scene and really all the scenes involving Jason Todd are pretty intense, and they're pretty graphic too. And like I said, if the Barbara Gordon stuff that dealt with a serious subject matter, this is also a very serious subject matter, and it's a tough one, so let's get into it. Before I forget to say this, hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I definitely ate a lot. It was nice, actually, because I also had I normally have classes on Thursday, so getting that day off was nice. Not having to have school on Thursday, so it was like a real vacation. One day, but like one more free day. Okay. We're going a little bit back here.
Robin's heading your way. Let him in when he gets there.
Of course. I take it this means you stopped one of those monsters.
Yes, but I'm not done yet.
She and her love are no longer... Okay, guess not.
This Robin seems like a real improvement on that last one, Max. Remember Jason Todd? Oh, what a whiner. Always complaining. We're both better off without that loser.
So that was something else I mentioned last week, that's the first time that Jason Todd gets explicitly mentioned in this series, in this game as well.
So what do we have here? Poor little Batman all alone.
And then we have this conversation.
You come see me. Ignore this freak. Just you and me, baby.
Boring. Like he's interested in a fight. Don't you know this guy? He craves something more. Something intelligent. Something creative. Something fun.
I'll show him fun. 2 fists of fun. And then I'm coming to see you, Charisma. I'm gonna smack you so hard, you're gonna be singing like the back of your head.
Hey, tough guy. Well, first, you'll have to find me. And second, well, let's be honest, old timer, you're a little past your sell-by date.
Who do you think you're talking to, boy? You better watch your mouth.
Whatever. Choice is yours, Bats. Come find us and see who wins. My money's on me.
Well, I'm not really a betting man, but okay. Yeah, like I was saying, that's the first time that Jason Todd ever gets mentioned, which I think is what triggers the following hallucinations. Oh, that's when we got big guy. Is there there we go.
Yeah, I wish that freak would just show his face.
Oh, yeah, you'll get your shot. But like I was saying, before, now that Thanksgiving has happened, which again, I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving, you can cue the Mariah Carey, because now there's no excuse to not play Christmas music now. Now that Thanksgiving is over, now it's all full force. All bets are off. You.
That wall don't look right. Go take a look.
Whatever you say, boss.
This'll teach you not to listen to her.
Man, stuck on my own. Again.
Glad to put you out of your misery. Now, speaking of being put out of your misery, how's that for a transition?
Hello? Someone there?
this is a rough one. I mean, wrapped up in barbed wire. Ugh. And I remember seeing a video on YouTube.
What are you waiting for?
Basically talking about like what exactly Joker did to Jason Todd, and kind of going into depth into like everything he did. Which I don't know. I've never actually fully watched that video, but it's pretty rough.
Please don't do it again. Please.
Ugh.
I can't leave Jason.
Oh my god. He's not actually here, Bruce.
Just do it, for God's sake! Do it!
Jason, I thought you were dead.
He is dead. You're just now putting this together?
Batman? Is that you?
Batman's not coming to save you, Jason. It's been 6 months now, Jason. I think it's time to face that.
Who's you?
That's the spirit. You're a real chip off the old bat block. Not that it'll do you any good.
Why won't you just kill me?
What? No. I'm not going to kill you. Not yet, anyway. You're my sidekick now. Imagine it. You and me, out on the streets, starting fights, picking on the weak. A regular dynamic duo. Just like Baz and that new kid of his.
No, you wouldn't.
You think? So, this isn't Batman then? Oh, weird. The pointy ears are usually a dead giveaway. I didn't want to show you that photo. Really, I didn't. But, well, it was the only way for you to get closure. Now, I know it hurts, but sometimes you gotta be cruel to be kind.
So did he really think Jason was there?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Let's get the next one.
I thought I walked up to him and it didn't give me a prompt to do anything, so I thought we were just supposed to walk on. So I kind of forgot how...
Sorry, Babs, but I was planning a duet for us. Can Bird Boy wait out there and listen to us make sweet music together?
No. Well, like I was saying, I kind of forgot how this works, or how that scene worked. I thought it was gonna like lead. Oh, he's actually waiting. Wait a minute. Get out of my way, Tim. You just gave me an idea.
I'll go in through the main door and distract him. Robin, use the vent to access the room once I've got his attention.
Okay. Am I supposed to switch? I forget. How do I switch? I'm gonna shoot him. But like I was saying, I kind of forgot how that scene worked. I thought it was gonna lead to like a series of hallucinations that kind of go back to back, kind of telling the story of what happened. I didn't think it was a one-off right there. I forgot about that. But yeah, did he seriously think Jason was actually just sitting there in the theater, tied up? Because I went up to him and it didn't give the prompt initially, so, like I said, that's why I just kind of moved on. Because I thought it was going to lead to something else, like when he goes through the next door. Like he walks into another hallucination. Thanks, Tim.
This lock is mechanical with no digital components. I won't be able to use the remote hacking device. Henry, I need your help.
Of course. Anything.
I need you to send me the CCTV footage from the camera in Stage C. You can use the computer in that room to do it.
Okay, I'll try. Computers really aren't my specialty.
You can isolate the data using the panel on the right. Slide your finger along the dial and...
Like this? Oh, this technology is very interesting. So I see. Thanks, Henry.
He picked that up quick. Alright. There we go. Alright, so 0. Oh. So middle. I'm trying to think, so it's going to be mirrored, so that's 1, 2, 3, so 5, 3, 7. Wait, there was 4 buttons? Hold on. Okay, hold on, let me see that again. I don't think this is supposed to be that difficult. Oh, because he's hit 0 first. Yeah, because he starts, so 0. He's like, no. He says, no, no, no peeking. 5. So 0, 5, 3, 7. 0, 5, 3, 7.
That isn't the right sequence.
Dang it.
I should try again.
Okay, so 0, 5, 3, 9. There we go. Is that a reference to something? Like May 1939? Is that when Batman debuted? Go. Come on, Tim.
Charisma's wearing a bomb vest. There are 5 other bombs around the room.
Got it. Nice of you to join me, Bats.
I know you don't want to see me die, Batman, but you just might if you don't do what I say.
Alright. I can't go into detective mode.
Aw, what's the matter, Batman? Don't be shy. There's room up here on stage for 2. No, really, I insist. As you can see, the crowd is so excited it may just explode.
Nobody's heard of you but me, Bat. Take it away, boys. Take me on home. To the asylum. Never alone. In the asylum. Out of your room, it was wild. But through it all, you never smiled. It's on you. I'm in your head, so look who's laughing now.
Oh. Okay.
City.
So we've got to like deactivate the bombs.
So pretty. That was the night you let me die. But when I looked you in the eye, that's when I knew we'd be together. Look who's laughing now. I'm stuck in your
Is he gonna see me if I'm behind this?
I feel you dread.
Okay. I hate this kind of stuff.
Parents are dead, and I can't stop laughing. What else can I do? Now I'm part of you. I am the clown, prince of
Ah. Nope. Hide.
And we've had a hell of a time.
And I'm sure there's a time limit to this, like if you don't get it fast enough.
Now there's nothing left to do. I just can't wait till I'm in control. Who'll be laughing then? I throw you round the bend and I'm laughing. I'm with you till the end and I can't stop laughing.
Okay, you gotta run, Robin.
I can't stop laughing.
Okay.
I think I can taste your
Whoa, that was a close one.
now that my time is near. Out of your blood, I'm so alive. I only wish you'd let me try.
Oh no, get behind it. There we go.
Who'll be laughing then?
Mark Hamill can sing.
All the bombs disarmed. Time to take down Charisma.
Can't stop laughing. I'm even dead and I can't stop laughing. What else can I do? None other you.
Am I supposed to like switch to someone?
Then I'm laughing. I'm with you till the end. I can't stop laughing.
This'll stop you.
I can't stop laughing.
No encore.
No.
And he's a professional singer? Even Alfred sings better than this guy.
Good work, Robin.
No problem. Call it my contribution to music. Let's get Golden Tonsils here back to the cells.
Good plan. You do that. Get to work. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. I think this room's thoroughly just for this mission. Alright, cool. Moving on. And again, I think I said this before, but I like how each infect is like a different side of Joker's personality. You got the woman who was like, you know, the obsessive relationship with Batman, Charisma's the showman, and then Goliath is like, oop.
Catchy number, right, Bat? You know, I had the singing voice of a soprano once. I mean, I had a vocal cord.
Of course that's what you meant. He's not done talking? Okay. He's sticking around.
I'll take Charisma back to his cell.
Alfred, we're almost done here, and we need to make up for lost time. Prepare another upgrade for the car.
Absolutely, sir. Would you please make your choice?
Yeah, what do we got?
This localized electromagnetic pulse will instantly scramble drone targeting systems and incoming missiles. Useful when surrounded, Master Bruce.
Alright, like that. And then
The
weapons.
weapons generator Mark IV powers your secondary armaments to maximum capacity. Were you fighting anything less than an army, I'd say we were approaching the realms of overkill, sir.
I'll do that one.
Excellent, sir. With this in the Batmobile, the malicious tanks are destined for the scrap heap.
Let's wait. She'll keep the flames burning forever and ever. So I'm guessing that's going to be a Harley thing, but we're probably not going to be able to get that riddle until we beat her.
Well, look who shot their mouth off too soon. I guess it's just you and me now, Bats. Mano-y-mano. A real fight. Something to tell the kids about. Of course, you could just turn and run like a little chicken. You've faced the rest. Now, fight the best.
I'm pretty sure I've faced people who are much better than you, buddy. But okay. Alright, let's see what's up with these guys.
I don't trust those fake jokers. I take orders from Harley and nobody else. Batman's out there and I ain't opening this gate unless Harley says so.
Good for you. Way to show some loyalty. Alright, so am I able to get these guys? Joker's trying to give me a hint. Thanks, buddy. But how do I get... Oh, I get it. They were literally giving us the hint of what to do. They said they wouldn't take orders from anyone other than Harley.
I don't get it. What's there to get? Just get the gate open. Okay, but this don't seem right. But if the gate's lowered, what do we do about Batman? Harley's got a plan. I'm sure of it.
I got a plan too. Beat the crap out of all of you. Die! Dang, why'd you go to him? I was in the middle beating up the other guy. Arrgh. And you're done. Cool. Good night, sweet prince. Alright. That was easy. No, great. What's this gonna be? Is this another Tim, or not Tim, Jason thing? Oh, it's not? I thought we were gonna like pull back this like thing and Jason was gonna be under it. There it is. There's the riddle. Dang it. Oh. Let me guess, we gotta use Harley's voice.
I need to pick a target before giving an order.
Yeah, I picked a target. See if we got balloons. Gotta give Harley credit, she took the time to set this up. Somebody's on view, what are you talking about? It's a giant shrine. I'm guessing that's just like a riddle back there. Yeah. Alright. Time to keep going. Oh, there we go. There's Jason. And there's another shrine. Ooh boy.
What do we have here, then? Wakey, wakey. What's wrong? You think I'm going to hurt you? Why? I'm not the bad one here. Oh, no. It's Batman. He's abandoned you, thrown you away like an unwanted puppy. Can I have him, Daddy? Oh, please, 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 please. I'll take real good care of him. Anything to make you happy, Princess. Just make sure people know he's yours. We don't want him to end up back here, do we? No, we don't, Daddy. I want to keep him forever. No, no, please, please, no, no.
Oh boy.
Everything okay? You look spooked.
You look
I'm
clawed.
fine, Jason.
Oh.
Tim, you haven't done that for a while. There's one left. Come on.
Man, she really did get you. Let me see your face. Oh god, you're close. Yeah, she really got you. Again, I like the implication that Batman called Tim Jason for a bit. That's a nice touch. But also this raises a question that it's one of like the main plot holes, I guess you say, this game is exactly how does the Joker hallucination thing work? Because oop. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Ow.
This is it! The fight of the century! You ready to get schooled, Bats? What do you want to start? How about getting your asses kicked 101? Nothing to say? Strong silent type, huh? Well, let's see if I can change that. I'm gonna make you both beg for mercy and cry out in pain.
What, like Jason did? Sorry, too soon? Alright, hit the reversal. Whoa.
Nobody ever beat the Goliath 101.
Alright. Get him right away. Ow, 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 ow.
Finish him! Now you both made me
Oh no, we didn't want to do that. Now he's not happy with us. We wanted him to be our friend. Oh boy. Oh wow, wow, wow. Right. Target him. Get him. Oh. Beat him up. He said he never lost one-on-one. That doesn't count. 2-on-1s. Oh god. I hit X instead of Y. Ah. Okay, back away from him. You're fighting. What are you talking about? Ah. Blah, 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 blah. Oop, dodge again. Oh, again, I keep pressing X on that last one. Got him. And now we can just go ham. I thought we were done.
Oh, nice work. Really held your own just now. I'm impressed.
You can carry him.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. Ew.
What did this guy eat? Car?
Dang, Tim's strong.
Batman, please, you have to help me. That Quinn woman and her goons are trying to break in here. There's no telling what she'll do to me.
Stay calm, Henry. I'm on my way. Robin, wait here with the infected. I'll go ahead and deal with Harley's men.
Don't worry, Henry, we're on our way. Yeah, you just stand there and hold that guy on your shoulders. I'll be back in an hour. I get the feeling we're gonna get some more Jason stuff. So yeah, there's another shrine. Or is that? No, that's not the same one. Is it? Yeah, that's the same one we already scanned. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about that whole Joker hallucination thing later because I think it becomes more relevant in a later scene. But before I get to that, there was something else I want to mention. Is this past week Lois and Clark, the TV show, ended on the CW, and it's really an end of an era.
Okay. Ooh, Harley? Yeah. I'm beginning to think we signed up for the wrong crew.
What makes you think that?
Hey, Batman, where's your little bird friend? You two have a fight?
Oh, he didn't fly away all upset now, did he?
Oh, what? You want to come in? Nah, that ain't happening, buddy. I'm sure you two can work it out, huh?
The clown princess of crime didn't like you kidnapping back her brand new jokers. She kidnapped them first.
Finders keepers.
Still stuck out there, Bat?
Give me a second.
Bring it on, Bat. Oh, wait. You can't.
Give me a second. I'll be right there in a second. But like I was saying, so Lois and Clark ended.
Harley was right. She said he'd show.
And it's the first time
Thank God for the gate.
in over 20 years that. So something I didn't realize is with the DCU reboot.
I thought he was gonna punch through the bars. Did he do that?
I'm sure he'd try. All right, let's do this first.
Open the gate now!
No problem.
First she said shut the gate, now she wants it open. I think she's gone crazy.
She's been crazy. Uh-oh.
What, dumbass? It's why you're not paying to think. It's some kind of bad trick. If you think you're taking him back to the cell, think again! He's got the Joker in him. They all have. That means they're mine. I'm taking them.
Now, that would be highly irresponsible of me to allow that to happen.
Batman took Mr. J away from me once already. He ain't gonna do it again. You hear that, Batman? I know you're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you, fat freak?
What, afraid to face us?
How about that? You're a trigger pull away from getting your little tiny brains blown out.
No one puts their hands on the boss, lady. Yes.
And you're one trigger pull away from getting choke slammed. Oh, crap. Great. Now we got big guys with blades. My two least favorite types of thugs. Ah. I just got an alert. Alright, come on. I didn't want to take that guy out. I want to take the big guy out. I didn't even see what that alert was for.
Here you go.
Alright, we got the big guy. Cool. One of them at least. Now we gotta get the other one. Ooh. Up he goes, down he goes. Ah, dang it, messing the combo. Wee-ya.
One bad guy coming up.
Jeez. He flew across the room. Ew. Punched him in the stomach while he was on the floor.
I'm impressed.
What can I say? I'm irresistible.
We need to get back to the cells. You take Albert. I've got Quinn.
Yeah, you lift the 300-pound boxer, I'll lift the 90-pound psychiatrist. Also, can we talk about that choke slam he did to her?
You won't get away with it.
Yeah, shut up.
We'll stop.
I interrupted her line. Ah, quit your crying.
Put me down, bad freak.
Robin, prep the cell.
Remember that other scene I mentioned in the Barbara Gordon episode?
No, no, no.
Don't move, Robin. You killed them, didn't you, Henry?
Rats, you're so easy. Desperate to see the good in people. Especially when they're bad. Honey, I'm home! Activating jailbreak protocol. Oh, I guess we now know who reprogrammed your security. Now, if you would be so kind, go join your friend over there.
Go to hell.
Now. Nice move, Henry. Your turn, Bats. Evolution's a funny thing.
Henry,
No
no.
matter how many obstacles get in its way, the strongest always survives. Still, you know what they say about evolution? Even amoebas can do it.
What are you doing?
You're a fine machine, Cool. Even I don't know which side to root for now. It's been educational. I changed my mind. Kill him.
unexpected. They're gonna be spectacular.
Realize you're the last Joker. That other cell's for you. I need to stop Scarecrow. When I'm done, I'm locking myself away. What if you fail? You'll be too dangerous. I won't be able to stop you.
No, you are not going to do this.
Love how Joker is totally Batman's on Batman's side during this. He pops up, he's like, no, I changed my mind, kill him. Kill him.
We need to get in the cell. It's the only choice we have left.
That's a defeatist argument, Bats, and you know it.
It's like the devil and angel on my shoulder right here. Who do you trust? But yeah, remember that,
You need to do this.
remember how he said in,
You're the boss. Don't let him tell you what to do.
alright.
Stay out here. It's not safe with Joker inside you.
Torch, there's plenty of room for both of us in here. But it looks a bit cramped in there.
If you're not sure, that's him talking.
Oh, if you're not sure, that's you agreeing with me.
Be honest. It's what you want.
How do you know what he wants? I'm the one in his head.
I can handle Scarecrow.
Oh, God. He's serious?
Unfortunately,
You're doing
yes.
the right thing. Trust me.
Was I supposed to do this? Because I feel like I remember...
Sorry, Bruce, but it's the only way. I know, Tim. I'll stop Scarecrow.
Master Bruce, I'm reading multiple militia forces converging at your location. It's the Arkham Knight. He's found you.
I'll take care of it, Alfred.
Are you sure? There are rather a lot of them.
I said I'll handle it. You'll be fine. Of course I will. You trained me.
There he goes.
Security lockdown initiated.
So this... I think this is a fake out if I remember. Because now we just wait. Yep, there we go. Hello? Alright, another 360. There he is.
Don't worry about Robin, Batsy. I'm sure he won't die. Well, fairly certain anyway. Hey, I never finished my story about Jason Todd, did I?
No, please, tell us. Continue. Got the mood lighting.
Have you got something to tell the nice man, Jason?
My name is Jason Todd.
Who do you hate?
Batman.
Excellent. Of course you do. Did you get that, Bats? Kid's not yours anymore. He's mine. Mine. To do with as I wish. Hey, I never asked. What's the big secret? Who is the That's why I like to work alone. No one to spoil the punchline. You should try it sometime. After all, you've seen what happens when you drag your friends into this crazy little game of ours.
That's a Killing Joke line, I believe. Yeah, I remember the first time that scene happened, that gunshot scared the crap out of me. Because I was not expecting it at all. And it was funny because even when he asked, like, what's Batman's name, I was thinking to myself, Joker usually doesn't care who Batman is. He's like one of the few villains who really doesn't care what his secret identity is, because he only cares about him as Batman. I think there's even been times where they point out when Joker finds out who Batman is, it kind of spoils the fun for him. So he likes not knowing. Dang. That was brutal. So, yeah. Like I was saying before, throughout this whole episode, but remember how in the episode where Barbara shot herself, I mentioned that scene, in addition to a future scene where something similar to that happens, is part of the reason to why this game got an M rating? Well, it was the Henry scene that we just had, which, yeah, I feel like those two kind of put it over. And then, of course, this stuff with Jason Todd. I feel like those three things are really what pushed this game over the edge and pushed it from a teen game to a mature game. There's a lot to talk about with this scene specifically, so I'm going to kind of just hold on this for a second. Dang, it's crazy. He tortured him for 6 months and then just shoots him to kill him. I don't know what it is about that, but it's just like, you think after all of that he would do something more extravagant or more theatrical, but no, he just shoots him. Point blank in the heart. But this scene, whole thing with Joker basically, kidnapping Jason Todd, torturing him, and basically turning him against Batman is very reminiscent to the Batman Beyond Return of the Joker movie, where Joker actually, funnily enough, kidnaps Tim Drake, turns him into a mini Joker, tortures him and bends his mind. And in that movie, that's actually one of the rare examples where Joker actually finds out Batman's identity, and he does it by torturing Robin and basically forcing him to tell him who he is. So when this scene was happening, I thought that was like an intentional parallel between those two moments, or between this game and that movie. I thought that's what they were kind of referencing. So yeah. But this whole thing with, Jason Todd getting tortured, and yeah, it's a rough one. But this also then brings up the question of how exactly does the Joker hallucinations work? Because, remember, Batman's the only one who actually out of all the infected, Batman's the only one who actually sees the Joker, like, standing in front of him. And that's because of Joker's fear toxin, not because of, Scarecrow's fear toxin, not the fact that he has Joker's blood in him. Joker's blood being in him, all that does is basically make him think like Joker and become more like aggressive and, more likely to kill, more violent. So how does it allow him to see Joker's memories? Because Batman didn't really know any of this, we assume. We assume he didn't know, like, what happened. He doesn't know what Joker did to Jason, or he doesn't know any of this. He doesn't know that Joker tortured him and all that, or, told him about Tim, basically saying that Batman has already replaced him. Which, that whole narrative piece is very odd to me. The fact that Batman basically brought on Tim while Jason was still missing. Oh, you can actually see it on the monitor. You can actually see him watching it. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool attention to detail. So yes, like, how does Batman, like, get this information that Joker knew from from this. Is it the blood that's in his system, or is it the hallucination? It can't be the hallucination, because the hallucination only like pulls from pre-existing stuff, right? It doesn't fabricate anything. So yeah, it's like this weird thing where somehow Batman has access to Joker's memories through Joker's blood being in him, which then makes you wonder, does that apply to the others? Because that would actually kind of make sense, because who was it? It was her. We still can't go into detective mode. I was trying to get her name. But, like, she has that personality of where... Dang, that gunshot. Where she has, like, this obsession with Batman where she sees herself in Batman as, you know, soulmates, like, you know, forever bounded together and all that. Which that would only come from Joker. So it's like this weird thing, and I don't know if it's exactly a plot hole or just something that doesn't really get explained that well, but it's weird how Batman somehow gets Joker's memories. Or how any of them get Joker's memories through them having his blood. I don't know, it's a weird plot detail. So that was something I've actually been meaning to say throughout this series, really ever since the Joker hallucination started, but I felt like this was the best point in the story to mention it, because this is when it becomes the most prevalent. It's the best example because, yeah, there's no real other explanation for how Batman gets this information other than he somehow has Joker's memories in him. Which, again, isn't really explained at all. So I don't know how that happened. Yeah, it's kind of a weird detail. Alright. Sorry, Jason. Sorry, bud. Alright, so now what? We're out. Harley's not happy with us.
You need to get in the cell.
Oh.
It's the only choice we have left.
And now we're back at the beginning. So yeah, I remember now. So yeah, it was a fake out. So he actually never went in.
I can handle Scarecrow.
And now Joker's not telling us what to do.
What the hell are you doing?
The right thing. Trust me.
That's not crazy. Listen to me. We can help you. You don't need to do this. Alfred. Alfred. You son of a bitch. You cut my communications.
I'm not losing another Robin.
Okay. I've lost communication with Robin. Is he alright?
He's fine. Faulty comms unit. I'm looking at it now.
Thank God. With all that's happening, I feared the worst. Speaking of which, the Arkham Knight has ordered a squadron of tanks into the city to lock it down and reassert control. Thankfully, the weapons generator upgrade you requested is ready for collection.
Thanks, Alfred.
I'm sorry, Harley. Hey, at least this time I didn't do it.
Wasn't enough to kill my one and only, huh? You had to go and get the rest of them killed too.
I'm sorry.
You ate him. I don't believe it. If that was really Mr. J in there, you would have killed those knockoffs yourself. You think you're smarter than me, don't you, Pat? Well, I got it all figured out. You were jealous of me and my Jay. That's why you killed him, isn't it? Well, I hope you're happy now. You got what you wanted.
You always feel so bad for Harley in these games. I mean, in Asylum, you know, Joker double crosses her and basically just leaves her to get beat up by Batman, and then she's crying in a cell. And then Arkham City, he dies, and then you just hear her crying all the time whenever you go to her, like, communication mannequins. And now this one, she's heartbroken again. It's like, oh, poor Harley. Why? Tell Rob. Oh. Oh. I almost pressed A because I thought it just said talk to Robin. Oh no. You know what? I think it's better he doesn't know. I don't think he should know. That's the last thing I need to tell him right now.
Hang on a gosh darn minute. If Henry wasn't immune to mad clown disease, then that means there is no cure after all. You had Featherhead slaving away when he could have been saving Barbara. It was cruel, selfish, and had horrible consequences. Oh, if you only meant it. Now come on, let's go show Gotham what a real dynamic duo looks like.
Yeah, let's roll out Batman and Joker. No one can stop us. Is it bad that I didn't... I can't remember if that actually has any impact on the story or anything, if you tell Robin or not. I don't remember what I did in my original playthrough, and I can't remember if I said this earlier, but I'm trying to recreate my original playthrough of this game in this one. So I'm doing everything in the order that I did it last time, and trying to make all the same decisions I did last time. I don't remember all the ones I did, though, because, I mean, that one's just like such a small one. It's literally whether or not you press A or not. And you don't have to. You can just walk away. So I can't remember if I actually told him when I originally did this or not.
No, don't. Tell me he's gone. He's still out there. I know he is. Batman doesn't retreat. I'm sending in reinforcements. Find him.
But anyway, like I was saying earlier, before we got into all of that,
You know anything about religion? I was always told to make the sign of the cross after I wax it, like, out of respect. Just asking.
why? What a weird conversation. Yeah, before we got into all that, I started talking about Superman and Lois and how this is actually the first time in over 20 years, I think it's since 2001, that... Okay, so I need to back up. So with the DCU getting rebooted and DC starting over in its cinematic universe with movies and TV shows,
And still you struggle on. Your bravery inspires. Yet the harder you fight, the more complete my eventual victory will be.
yeah, okay. So yeah, with the DC rebooting, DC is ending all of its CW shows. And the last one that was airing was Superman and Lois, which had its series finale this past week, which marks the first time in over 20 years, I believe the date was 2001. Since that point, DC has always had a show on the CW, starting with Smallville in 2001, going into Green Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, something. And then, of course, most recently with Superman and Lois. And you know what? Gotta give them credit. They went out on a high note. I still haven't watched Superman and Lois, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. Like, really, I've heard nothing but good things about it. Like, really good things about it. And it's funny because people always criticize and make fun of the CW shows for having a massive drop-off in quality in recent years. Most specifically, The Flash, and not just like a drop-off in quality of like writing and the story, but also the visual effects. One of the comparisons I always see people make. One of the comparisons I saw people make is that the effects in like the later seasons of The Flash and Supergirl look like they come from like a Power Rangers show, which is a huge drop off from where like shows like The Flash started. But also just the stories and everything went downhill in the last few years. So it's funny that Lois and Clark not only had good stories, but also like visually it looked amazing. I mean, just cinematography wise, but also effects wise. For their series finale, they brought in Doomsday, and it looks amazing. Like, it looks like film quality, and I've seen a few pictures of it, and I think it's the best looking live action Doomsday. Now, to be fair, there's only one other one to compare it to, the one from Batman vs Superman, so it's not that hard, but it looks amazing. And it's funny because if I remember correctly, I saw something that said that Lois and Clark actually got a cut in its budget in like for its last season, or maybe even last 2 seasons, which you would never tell because even with a cut budget, it looks better than anything that the Flash and Supergirl shows have been putting out the last couple seasons. I mean, it looks amazing, and again, not just from like special effects, from a special effects standpoint, the CG, but also just all the cinematography just looks very high quality, and very cinematic.
The Batwing is still conducting scans of the entire city, but there is no sign of it.
Let me know the instant it's detected.
Of course. There are 2 new situations developing that may require your attention. Firstly, I'm detecting unusual seismic activity on Miagani Island. Also, I thought you should know I've been unable to contact Lucius for some time. Highly unusual behavior for Mr. Fox. A visit to Wayne Tower might be in order, just to make sure nothing untoward has happened.
I remember that cutscene, or not cutscene, but dialogue scene, because that's our hint to go to Lucius to do the Hush mission, which I had no idea that's what it was leading to, because when I was doing my initial playthrough, I was just doing the story. Like, that's what I always do with these games. I just do the story, and then do the side quests at the end. And then, so it got to a point where I basically forgot about Lucius. Like, I basically did every other side quest, except for the Riddler. Like, I didn't finish the Riddler one yet. And I was looking through, like, my most wanted stuff, and I was like, I saw one that said, go visit Lucius, or go find out what happened to Lucius. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a line that got brought up 5-6 hours ago in gameplay. Maybe longer. Probably like closer to 10 by that point, since I had done so many side mission things. But yeah, there's like no like other indication to go after Fox after that. It's just that one dialogue scene, and then you just have to kind of know to eventually go to him.
I appreciate you're busy, Batman, what with all the other criminal masterminds on the loose. But I assure you, my scheme
Oh, there it
is
is.
by far the most intellectually engaging. So get thee to the train yard.
I was looking for a TV, because we missed Scarecrow. I thought that was a billboard. But yeah, you know, end of an era for like CW shows, because they've always had something. There's always been one DC show going on, and now they're all gone. But hey, like I said, they went out on a good note, on a real high note with Superman and Lois. Again, like I said, I've just heard nothing bad about it. Nothing bad about that show ever. Everyone seems to love it.
Alfred, I'm going to investigate the seismic activity on Miagani Island.
I fear it's not going to be good news, sir. It seems nothing tonight is.
That's putting it lightly. Alright. What are you up to, Ivy? What's wrong?
Too many this time, sir.
Ah! Wow.
Hit a drone. Armor still intact.
Time to put this new weapon to the test. Dang it. Get back here. Ah.
Power unit offline.
Okay. Oh, that was rough. We almost got blown up there. No, jeez. Who was that? Hello? Ah. They're everywhere. Come on. Hit me.
Batman just took out a Diamondback.
Dang right I did. Okay, now I'm just waiting.
Keep hitting Batman's car. Each time he fights, we learn a little bit more. That's how we beat him.
Locking in. Fire. What the heck? They didn't let me fire. you doing? Fire! Alright, whatever. Wait, are we supposed to follow this guy? Oh, I guess we are. Hey, get back here. I don't know, man. I think I got a pretty good shot. Okay, so I guess I wasn't supposed to follow those guys. Who am I supposed to go after? Uh-oh. We got rumblings.
Alfred, I've located the source of the seismic activity.
It appears to be increasing in frequency.
I know what it is, and it's not good.
No, Jason.
Botanical gardens. She just couldn't help herself. Deploy the Diamondbacks and 20 milers. Take her out.
You just gave away your location.
It's time for Scarecrow to pay for what he did to me.
I hope you're ready. He's going to throw everything he's got at us.
I'll wreck his little tin toys.
Next week.
I got him. Botanical.
We're gonna come back to this next week because this is gonna lead into a whole new thing. I honestly probably just should have stopped when we got the option to go either after Lucius or investigate the seismic activity. So we're gonna come back to this next week. I don't want to get into this just yet because we've already done a lot. Had a lot of story stuff happen in this episode. But yeah. So pretty interesting stuff with... I didn't realize that the CW shows were going to get canceled. I honestly thought Superman and Lois was actually going to get worked in to the DCU as like an Elseworld story. Because I don't even remember... When did Supergirl and the Flash end? Because I know Green Arrow ended a while ago. But I don't remember when the Flash and Supergirl ended. Did they end when like James Gunn first came on board, or were they already basically done? Because I also didn't realize how long Superman and Lois had been going for. That show had been going for several years now. Like, I think it's in 2017 is when it started, or that's like when they started filming or whatever when it got announced. So I didn't realize it's been going that long. But again, like I said, if this is really the end for the CW shows, a great way for them to go out with Superman and Lois. Because like I said, never heard anything bad about the show. From what I've seen of the show, it looks amazing. Not just looks amazing, like visually, like cinematography-wise, CGI, but also just like the acting, the stories. It's all just very good. Which, you know, it's rare for DC these days, where it's basically nothing negative about it. It's like only positive. That's pretty rare for DC now. Hopefully the future DC shows that they put out to replace it are just as good. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, so I mentioned last week that I was going to go see Gladiator 2, and I did go and see it. It was good. Not as good as the first one, and I don't know exactly why. The acting was good in it. Something about Denzel's performance, and if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. Denzel felt like he was playing a different character than what should have been in this movie. And again, if you have seen the movie, you'll know what I mean, but it felt like... I don't know what it is. It felt like he was playing a character. It didn't feel like he actually was the character. It felt like he was playing a role. Which I think was part of the idea, because the character he's playing is basically like a two-faced kind of character where, for a lot of it, whenever he's in public and interacting with certain people, he's putting on an act. And I think the idea is that you're supposed to be able to tell a clear difference from when he's being his genuine self and putting on the act. Because the audience sees both, but the characters only see one or the other. So there had to be that distinction between them. But when he's putting on that act, it just, something about it just seems very hokey and over the top. And it just doesn't it doesn't fit with the rest of the movie, which is very gritty. Very gritty, very dark, very brutal. something about him just, and there's certain lines, like, again, if you've seen it, you'll probably know what I'm referring to, but it's like the that's what you call politics. I can't say it the way he said it, but again, if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. It's funny, actually, when I got back home from watching it, the original Gladiator just happened to be on TV, so I watched that movie, and it's funny seeing Gladiator 2, and then seeing Gladiator 1 right afterwards, because you see all the parallels and the callbacks, because you have them all fresh in your head from Gladiator 2. So it's funny seeing that. I actually watched a lot of movies this past week. I watched Gladiator 2, Gladiator, Back to the Future 3, Hook. What else did I watch? I watched a few other things. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I just watched a lot of movies this past week, which is nice because I normally don't have time to just sit down and watch movies anymore. So it's nice to actually get to watch something. But yeah, that does it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make it as other time. Stay tuned for Versus coming out right after this and next week, where we continue our Batman Arkham Knight walkthrough. I know this series isn't doing that well. Honestly, a lot of the videos aren't doing that well currently. And I think that's because, for most people, you know, it's that end of the semester for like high school and colleges. So there's a lot of assignments and tests, you know, coming up. So I'm sure there's a lot, but I notice it the most because at the very most I only get like 30 views on stuff. So yeah, it's been pretty rough these last couple weeks, down to like 1 to 2 views on stuff, which isn't great. But hopefully people are still, the people who are watching, the one person who's been watching this series, I think the last like 5 weeks, it was either last 4 or last 5 weeks, these videos have only gotten like 1 view. So to that one person who's still watching, thanks. Hope you're enjoying. But yeah, it's funny, I don't get why the Arkham Knight videos aren't doing as well as like the Disney Infinity 2.0 videos. I don't get it. I guess YouTube pushes Disney Infinity more than Arkham Knight. Sure, why not? But I guess that's just how it works. And I still plan on ending the WWE videos at the end of the year, and based on the last couple months of the views, yeah, it's worth it. It's not worth to continue them. Although it's fun to talk about that, and it's really my only outlet to talk about that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not worth the time and effort, which effort is a stretch because not a lot of effort goes into it, but there is a time that goes into it. Waking up early or staying up really late in order to record. Yeah, I've lost many hours of sleep these past few years because of that. More than I'd like to admit. So, yeah, it's not worth continuing that for no one to watch and basically doing the same video over and over again. Especially videos that age very poorly. And have like no rewatch value whatsoever, and if they're even worth watching the first time, they're definitely not worth watching the second time. So, yeah, still plan on ending that at the end of the year. But until then, you can expect Versus coming out after this. Hope you guys enjoyed. DC Guy01 and Batman signing out. Bye, guys.